Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle Nielsen, and this is How You Level Up, a podcast where I ask questions to help you become your best self. Today, we ask, what is the Logos? And what does the Logos have to do with your life? In Greek, Logos means reason. Logic is derived from Logos, and to the ancient Greek philosophers, the Stoics, Logos was the reason for life itself. Logos is an all-pervading force that controls and directs both individuals and the universe as a whole. It is the ethereal power and an actual substance, which the Greeks called pneuma. Some believed this to be fire, and other Stoics believed it was a mix of fire and air, like the vital breath that animates living creatures. It was the word, the reason, the plan that ordered the cosmos and gave form and meaning. This concept is also found in Persian and Indian theology. And for early Christianity, the Logos was the foundation for God and for Jesus Christ. Just think of the first chapter of the book of Genesis, where the Word of God, the Logos of God, created heaven and earth. And as for some scholars in Judaism, the very pronunciation of God is simply an audible outbreath. Breathe in and out. These overlaps in theology and philosophy show us that all things, regardless of religious affiliation, can be connected. After all, this is the same Logos that Marcus Aurelius articulates in his collection of books, Meditations. Marcus was raised during a time when Stoicism permeated much of Roman philosophical thought, and these meditations that he wrote were musings, considerations on life, how to engage with others, with your environment, and how to live to the best you could ever imagine. For Marcus, the Logos quite literally was from which all things spring. For those at odds with things around them, for those at odds with the all-directing Logos, they have forgotten where all roads lead, the inevitable fate we all share and must embrace one day. And along this path, Marcus said that should you face adversity, on the short end, you face frustration. You face annoyance. Marcus would say that, what's there to complain about? Take into consideration that doing what's right sometimes requires patience, that no one does the wrong thing deliberately. Or if you face adversity leaving you to complain about the things the world assigns to you, then keep in mind that when the mind detaches itself and realizes its own nature, it no longer has anything to do with ordinary life. For things have no hold on the soul. They stand there unmoving, outside of it. Disturbances only come from within, from our own perceptions. And that everything you see will soon later cease to exist. Think of how many things have changed already. These things which Marcus has said to think about should you face adversity, they are ideas on planning the long game, on giving people the benefit of the doubt, on stepping back from frustrations to see the big picture, on reminding ourselves what is within and outside of our control, on reminding ourselves that change is the only constant throughout time. And these are not new ideas. They are not new concepts today, and they were not new when Marcus said them almost 2,000 years ago. And in the future, they will continue forward forever and ever, so long as humans exist. These ideas, then, are fundamental principles. They are pieces of the Logos, pieces of that guiding force of the universe we humans engage with on a plane of existence, a level of tranquility. If you seek tranquility, Marcus says that you must do less. Or more accurately, do what's essential, what the logos of a social being requires. And to bring double satisfaction, do less better. Because most of what we say and do is not essential. And we need to eliminate unnecessary assumptions as well to eliminate the unnecessary actions that follow. He says that the tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say or think or do, not to be distracted by their darkness, this is how you reach that level of tranquility. So if you are seeking how to live a life most filled, remembering that life is short will propel you to do things today, not wait until tomorrow. And should you do these things with the Logos in mind, you will discover that tranquil plane of existence. You will discover universal truths. You will understand your reality, and you might just find that your time is best suited doing the things you want to do, and nothing else. Do you want to spend time with your loved ones on the couch, laughing and watching shows? Then that is where you are meant to be. Do you want to be lost in a world of a book or game when others are out in the town during the weekend? Then that is where you are meant to be. And if you feel the pull of that guiding force pushing you, pulling you, moving you to get up and do something else, that's what you are meant to do. You will face adversity along the way. You will face challenges everywhere. To this, Marcus would say, do not think it's unfortunate that this has happened. It's fortunate that this has happened and you've remained unharmed by it. It could have happened to anyone, but not everyone could have remained unharmed. So why treat one as misfortune rather than others as fortunate? It is all part of the Logos and continues to guide you. So speak, behave, and live in a way that you can always look upon and know it was the healthy choice, that it was based upon your principles, and that it was rooted with the Logos. Of course, what we've covered here today is only one of 12 books that are in Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. So if your interest has piqued, you can click on the link in the show notes to find this specific translation of Meditations by Gregory Hayes. Thank you for listening to another episode. If you're enjoying the show, open up the app you're listening to this on and hit the like or subscribe button and give a 5-star rating. At least twice a week, you'll find a new episode asking you a new question, so you can strengthen your emotional independence, improve your communication skills, and upgrade your personal philosophy. So if there's a question you'd like me to dive into next, send it to any of these social media accounts connected in the show notes here. This is all about how you level up.